Ciao nice people, welcome to the stream. We are back on developing Invalidate. I believe with 2 streams of game development I might make some progress, so that's definitely something I wanna try. So I don't know if we're gonna go here for testing, though I was commissioning tiles for an artist, and I was checking if the tree matches or not. Though maybe we won't see that. Though I believe we are gonna see the new Fazay, right? What is it? I forgot what. Didn't we have a mini game section here? Battle. Did we lose it? Huh. Oh, it doesn't matter because we need to test on the actual battle. I don't get why, but the shake... Wait, that might be the solution. So, today we're gonna go and fix other stuff we have here. In the good or bad. Though there is an issue, I saw. Yeah, he's missing his legs for now. So, if you get a right hit, you can see the screen. It's not perfectly aligned. You can see there's a white bar above here. Even here in full screen, you can see there's a white bar. Barely, but there is. This happens when you get a successful hit. No, wait. Does it happen when you get hit? Ah, okay, here battle test. And the zoom hit is this one. Here it works flawlessly. So I don't get why only now it works. But if we do it other ways, it's a mistake. That's interesting because it's the same command. I wonder what's the issue. So, in the battle minigame, this happens when you get the arrows right. It also happens when you get the hit on the gate. Though I think we can just see the input listener. So for example, this is the hit it does. Let's compare it. It's the same, right? Literally the same parameters. Maybe then the group is set up. Maybe it's fault of the group, which is set up in a wrong way. Let me try something else then. What if we just force this choice in the loop? Let's see. What is the main loop? I should make some order in this. Oh yeah, last time we were working on making some order on this. Maybe we should do that instead. Do I really want to fix the issue here? Let's see. Let's make this a loop. Okay. A loop inside a loop. Let's see a moment. Here. Interesting, you see. It's not an issue, but it's literally the same thing, right? Wait, also realize it gets fixed when you pair without the right timing. So there is also a way to make it fix itself. I wonder, because if it's critical... Wait, is it because of this? Is it because of this? The thing that I made that in some battles after an input, the screen moves in a random direction. Could it be because of this? Let's see. It is? Oh, I get it! Yes, because it tries to move the screen around the... I see, it's not a bug of coordinates. It's a bug because I forgot a function. That's what happened. What happens? Every input, every hit, every time it does this, it tries to move the screen around. It's more visible if the screen is small, of course, but it tries to move the screen around, and even since the screen is full screen, it will still try to move 1 pixel or 2. Oh yeah, because it's because I left this one by test, right? So we can like put it in a switch, or even in a variable. I kinda want different ways for the screen to move, right? Though it's after an input. Yeah, I think it makes sense, right? An input, the screen moves, the screen can fade out and appear somewhere else. Would be cool to have different effects, right? So we can have this one. Okay. And if the value is 1, for example, only then it moves in a different pattern. Now I decided, please work, yes, I decided that since making a game is not easy, we know, alone even, I'm taking some notes. And here, for example, we need to save every information we use. For example, var 194, if the screen moves after a correct input. If it's 1, it moves in a random position. Wrote as a random, sure. I need to start doing this one because I'm not saying I interrupt projects, well I do, but more like I have to work on multiple things on a project, right? And when I return on old stuff like a battle, I will forget the important things. So now before we finish this one, we also need to set up that after the battle we need to reset everything, of course. Do we have a function for this one, or I believe we can do in the core loop, right? So that's the main loop. Now after the win condition, doesn't matter anymore, so we can reset it. 0. Okay. We can keep something here, like we can also have an indicator. We can do it after we make the picture disappear, it's better. Where it's best. Here it's if we win or we lose. I would make after we delete the pictures. Though maybe I think it doesn't matter, right? We can do it after we show the gate for closing, okay. Okay, nice. Now it resets after the battle. Though we need also to set it up before the battle. Because I had this battle inside with a new background. The screen shrinks down. I also added a fake desktop from a free-to-use website, even for commercial uses. I checked, in case you don't agree to show your desktop. And also I can put funny stuff here, I feel like. The thing though, what it should do now is, after a correct hit, it should move the screen around. Now it doesn't, because the variable is at 0. So this thing does not trigger. Where is it? I lost it already. Still, we made here, this one. If the screen moves after a correct input. Okay. So the variable needs to be set up at 1 somewhere. And which better way than the troops, right? So maybe now we should... We fixed the issue here, so it's awesome. That's great because I thought we had to go into the code again and it's a big mess. No thanks. But we solved it already, like last week. So I believe maybe streaming is lucky. I don't know. Then we can work a little more on troops. Do we? To be fair, I would prefer... I would prefer to first fix a lot of things, a lot of issues the battle has now that we made the changes. I believe it happens from a save file. It was the number 7. The faster battle is here. Let's see. There should be a tutorial from Rhea, right? The screen does not shrink though. Still, you can see here the issue. The text box is floating. Also we need to put the HP bars, there's a lot of stuff to do. I need to find a new HP bar, damn. Also we got the old Rhea here, also there's a bug. If you alt tab, like, the Rhea disappears. Because it's complicated, okay. Hey, that's my desktop! Also the text box remained here. Ah yeah, because it replaces the enemy. Also the arrow does not fit the screen. Well, that's a tutorial that should not happen here. Though it's very messed up. It's very messed up. Okay, first of all, I think the easy solution is to just change where the text box will appear, right? La tua faccia, where is it? It's literally called La tua faccia. I lost it. Here. Okay. We just want to change this one. I suppose we want a high number, right? Also, it's cool, we can even go over 100. We can go exactly 1. I don't think it matters, right? Let's go 100. And now it's unrelated. And it won't have the other issues. Now, there are still other issues. Right? Well, we got the HP bar to fix. Wait. We fixed the HP bar while we were working for the Twitch game, right? So we can take from that. Let's see. UI, Rhea healthy bar. This is an upgrade, people. Upgrade. Just to have the other one. Okay. Let's open the second one. Rhea healthy bar. Okay, we have the two ones. I don't know why I didn't update the number. It's the 3.0. And just to be sure, we should check somewhere. Hello, Kurizu. So that's the new one and that's the old one, right? No? Did I replace them? Did I already override the old one? Which is great, but I don't remember doing it. Did we do it on that or somewhere else? I believe we did it on the Twitch Plays game. That's the updated one? Well, to be fair, if it's updated, it will already have the new parameters. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's the updated version. That's awesome. I should also put a guide, because not for someone else if I want to publish it, but for myself. I never remember. Also, I have my box of the instant ramen or whatever it was in the army, and Sometimes I smell it and I'm getting hungry again. Even if I just ate. I wonder if they will make a competitor of Just Eat and call it Just Ate, where you don't order food, you order drinks because you just ate. That would be incredible. I should definitely maybe I should put some plugin calls in case I want to publish the plugin, but for now we have other priorities, right? We just have draw healthy bar and change health bar value. Okay, we may want to draw the health bar in a group. We definitely want... I wonder if we can... To be fair, the plugin that displays pictures in groups is incredible, but it's a big mess. Maybe we should rework that eventually, but for now, as long as it works, don't ask questions. So the problem now is it draws pictures unrelated to the groups. I may want this one to be related to the groups. So I suppose we should rewrite it. We got the background and the bar. Wait, show picture? No, only if it's not there. Okay. Okay, then we may want... First say variation, so we don't move it elsewhere. And change the thing. Easy. Wait. Maybe it's better if we open the folder directly. Oh yes. So we got a healthy bar and practical pictures. Here it is. Did the interface change again? Okay, the thing is, I just want to call easy picture here and replace it. So before we just drew the picture with the default RPG Maker system. Here we use the custom system, where we draw the picture on ID, this bar ID, and then all the extra parameters. File is bar name, then the coordinates, X is this X, Y is this Y, and the scale is this scale. The opacity defaults to 555. I don't know about the center, but let's see for now. Same for displaying the bar. That was only the background. No, this was the bar. The background is down here. Okay. Same thing, but we get the background ID, the background bar name, and the rest is the same. Okay. Let's see now how it... Oh, wait. The last important step. This one is the same, but now we want to add an extra thing. The group. So now it will be bound to the movement of the window. Let's see. It should work. Health bar, and look at the health bar shrinking. Before it wasn't happening. Well, since we're here, let's check another issue. It depends on the charge attack, on the quick attack. Oh, we also got a new music for the battle. Let's see, here, this one. Look at this. After a while, it arrives here for whatever reason. Wait, because it uses a sequentially pictures. I forgot how it works. I should put it on the documentation. Even if I work alone, I should really put up the documentation. Well, we fixed another issue right away. I definitely would want better health bars. I don't even know where to put the health bars. Below the characters, maybe? On the corners? I don't have the slight idea. Oh, sorry. Would be better in the corners. Or even like I could make it appear only when you take damage. And you do damage. In that case, they need to appear near the character. Well, for now, let's see how the arrows work. Before, after a while, I suppose they are not in the group. How is it? Input listener, combo loop. This one, right? This is rage mode. Also, I should really move everything in the events for battle. Let's see, tutorial. Here's the actual thing. If rage mode is on... Wait, only 5 buttons? Buttons to press in combo. Ah, wait. I made that the buttons increase only here. I should made it different though. Ah, there's a lot of work to do on the battle, but again, for the demo this is more than enough. Though it definitely needs more variation. Tutorial for the battle, it's okay. Here it is, current arrow picture used. Wait, it's not a variable linked to the window. Maybe it's used here. I knew it. Okay, it's all used here and down there. Let's see. So it defaults to 50. It also does here, but I suppose here it resets the value. When I set up the arrows to press, it subtracts 1, so I suppose it starts at 49. And then it shows the picture. Wait. Does it go backwards? With no limit? Now I understand the issue. Maybe the 5 values before 50 are intentionally saved for being of the quick time event, but not the 10 before. Let's see. Also, I made the background is random, though only if you deny the access to yours. I would really put a cute background for streamers though. Something problematic. I don't know. Okay, here it is. Let's see now. No, I didn't mean to press this button. Though I feel like we know the issue. I believe we can just make then. We can make only 2 variables for this, only 2 values. Let's bring out the notes. Battle. Do we have something for the pictures? Here. Oh wait, yes, in battle we should keep it. I don't remember where though. Here, battle pick. We should... actually, it's the right section. Then we should just add something for the arrows. It's a quick time event 1. Arrows 1. Oh, wait a moment. I wanted later to be able to display more than 1 arrow or 2 at a time. We definitely need two now, because when the animation of the one arrow is going away, we need to show the second one, the one behind. So we need at least two now. But in the future, I want to add something more. For example, a sequence of arrows. So we should keep a large amount of space for this one. We could, for example, have from 50 up, like from 50 to 60, or even above, from 60 to 67. For now we go from 60 above. From 60 to 70. We are keeping this range. I don't think we need like all the 100 pictures for the battle. Though we can now have up to 500 pictures, but I kinda want to save the one above 100 for reasons. Yeah, you should be worried. So I think it's nice having from 6 to 70. 670, 670. So we can have a large range to move between. Those are 11, not 10 even. I don't think I will have a long sequence of 11 though. I think it's fine. Okay, so let's return with this knowledge. Where did we have the 50? Here. Why? Oh yeah, it's... Wait, did I... Yes, I moved everything in the quick time event I can play. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, everything is here. Okay, that's nice actually. So now we can have the current arrow picture ID used to start. Do we need... I believe we may want a counter of... I believe it's not optimal to have a variable to set up the starting point, subtract it and later reset it, right? We should change how it works, I believe. Just a little, I don't think it's a big change. So now we don't reset the thing anymore. And now we don't need this one anymore. We need... the arrow picture count. So when we set up an arrow to press in battle, we increase the arrow picture count by 1. So in this case then, we don't set it to 50, we set the other variable to 0. So every time we show an arrow it increases the value. It never shows the 60, but I don't think it's a big issue. It does stuff. And we use this value later. It's important though to be aware. Wait, wait, I would like to invent a new word. Aware. Come on, it has to exist. Not you. Aware. No! Oh, no, wait. Refers to aware. Traditional board game. Aware is not a thing! Because it's wary, feeling or being cautious, and aware. And it's not, there's not a wary! Like, I don't know, what could a wary mean though? It's when you know there's something it's wrong, but you don't know what. And so you're aware that there's something wrong. Come on! It needs to be a word. Aware. Like, for example, for the bugs. I'm aware there's a bug here. Because I'm wary, but I'm also aware. I don't know. Aware. Yeah. Yeah, when you know there's an issue, but you... Like, for... I believe there's a better use for it, right? For example, while you play a game and there's a monster roaming the area, you play the game multiple times, so you're aware there's a monster, so you're wary of the monster. So you're aware of the monster. Come on, it needs to exist. I need to contact everyone that has some power on the dictionary and make it change. Because we make the difference. We will. Returning serious. If we were serious to begin with. I realized we should first remember where this was used. So we can find it and replace it later. Okay, it's only here, at least. So now we can just have the value here. So before it was 50, now we only got the numbers of arrows. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to make 60 plus the ID. Or to make it more practical, we can just have battle pick ID arrow. Arrows, maybe? Arrows, perfect. So it starts with 60 and it increases by 1. And it will always be in the group 1, right? Unless there were prior pictures. Wait. Unfortunately, the plugin for pictures is a little bugged. Well, needs some fixing, I feel like. For now, though. What is this one? Default? What is this thing? Oh yeah, default one. I don't think we need this thing, but okay. We can do something cool. Oh yeah, very cool. Okay, and the rest works as usual. Now let's test it. Save, please, for the love of everything. And let's test the button inside, shall we? No, not you! Hello. Let's go, it's... Oh, wait. It's used elsewhere then. Let's see where. Current arrow picture. It doesn't. Oh wait, is only for. Can I close this one? No, I don't want to create a new folder. No. How do I select new things? I suppose I close and reopen. Can I just keep this one? I think it could be useful. Okay. Wait, it's here already. Ooh. How do we close the thing? How the hell do you close a folder? Hello? I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm everything. Maybe I should open a single file. Okay, nice. I want to open the whole project file. There's a lot of open stuff here. So we can look now for the current arrow picture used. And there's some matches, all in common events, so we know we need to check. There's 3 of them. Damn. Only event 60, line 65. Line 65 and 67. which is 63, 65. Okay, one here and one here. We just need to look for current arrow picture used not defined. Well, without a not defined. Do we know where? Here it's used once, maybe for the tutorial. Definitely for the tutorial, right? Huh? No? Here. Current arrow picture used. It only happens when I press it, but it's from the other mistake. Here it is. Okay, I see. It's necessary though. Why do we need to increase it by 1? Oh yes, because we draw one and we need to draw the other one behind. Yes. So this is kinda necessary then. We may want to increase the picture count by 1. Because here we manually make the tutorial for the first arrow. Again, that should also be separated from this one to avoid issues. Now let's find everything else. Goblin, hello! The goblin is on Thursday, but we are still developing. We're fixing arrows. Like we changed the formula to display the arrows based on the picture ID. We just need to replace some variables here. Which was this one. Current arrow picture used. Which is called 3 times here. I don't see even once. Huh? Is there something I need to collapse? I don't see anything. Oh wait, is it in the condition? It's blue, it's harder to see. Okay, I need some help. Where is it? Ah, it's in a script call for showing pictures. This one, okay. Oh wait, this one though gets the whole number to show the picture. Shouldn't it? See picture, why is it separated from the rest? I use it here as well. Okay, I found every uses now. We need to replace it. The first, I would really like to understand what the hell I programmed here. Because I can't go like this, that I forget what I did months ago, please. Oh no, the one for Russian roulette. Okay, okay, we go. Give me a sec. And let's go with a waifu. Your waifu will help you focus. Okay, thanks. I appreciate the gesture. Let's see. Okay, I didn't remember this one of Lazitia. Also, I feel like this is not really a waifu picture because the unicorn or whatever it is, the Pegasus covers most of the screen. Does Lazitia even use a Pegasus? Can Lazitia? I think she could, but definitely not her class. So this is not canon, let's skip. Do we only get Lazitia today? I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but I feel like I'm showing only Lazitia and Yanfei. Well, we got some more. Oh, we got school dress Monica. Isn't she adorable like this? Also, I love the ponytail that swings for way maybe too long. Good one, Monica. Good one. I feel like though it's low resolution, huh? Oh yes, we got the power of the waifus. Now we can work. Okay, I got a good boost of energy. I want to understand why this one calls directly a show picture instead of calling a script. Oh yes, we got explosions. We are fine. We are so back. We got Bomber made. A fun fact. Yesterday, at midnight, around midnight, I published the update on Bomber made. It should make the game all-rounded, but to be fair, I really wanted to do much more. So maybe after this game, and maybe even the one after Respawn Banter, I really want to add something more, even though maybe replace the graphics and make a free release for Steam, or at least $2, I don't know. Probably free, but I don't know. Make it paid, it's better to visibility, to be fair. There is a lot of stuff to do though. I should really publish the demo here, but there's a lot of art that I still need. Oh well, one step at a time. Okay. So why should I draw a picture here? This one is... Oh wait, I see. This one makes the picture zoom. Why I'm not taking notes, I don't get it. Okay, so we got it. Also now we want to move the actual picture. So I suppose it's better to just have something to receive the value. We can have get current arrow pick. I wonder if at some point I should make a class for the arrows, but I don't think we need it. And the answer is this one. We can also call it here. Get current arrow pick. Okay, and here, instead of having the calculation every time of the base value, which is 60 plus the count, we can just call and it makes the calculation by itself. Here. And here. I don't know what it does here, but first replace, then see. This one is for, yes, if you get hit. If you miss it, the arrow goes down. Okay, I think this is self-explanatory. Okay, now it should work, right? We didn't forget anything. Let's see it work. Okay, we got our nice cozy background. The arrows are not appearing anymore! This is not what I wanted. Where are my arrows? Where the hell are my arrows? I feel like I got scammed. We need to know which part doesn't work though. Let's go with this first. Okay, so we can see at least the issue. Now. We go back on the sources, we go on the gameplay, right? Yes. Right at the start. We want to check here. And see what's the issue. Here we're reading the file music. The music file doesn't matter. This is the turn, not now. And now the thing. Wait, what is this one? Previous arrow used for minigame? Is it relevant? Oh wait, arrow pick ID is undefined. That's the issue. Why? Oh, because I don't return it. It's my bad. Oops. Okay, the issue is easy at least. Return! Did I save? Yes. Now it will work. Shrink down, and the arrows are there. Wait, wait! I forgot. Yeah, they should go below. Yes, they should come down because when the one disappears, the new one should appear behind. So they should come down. Never mind. My bad. So they should start at 70 and decrease. -1. Okay. Now to be fair, the count could be positive, but the picture count should be decreasing. Also because it will fix the tutorial. Instead of having to fix even the tutorial. Now it should be fine. That's why it was behaving differently. No, that... Huh? What is this? What is this? Are the pictures served for something? I believe it's still an issue of the custom I made for the pictures, right? I'm worried there's no going around it. Let's see. Let me open the fan a moment. It's getting hot in there. Okay. So I believe I know the issue. And it's in... where was it? Extended picture. Piece container, and let's see. We got, yes, here it is. The picture 6.9 and 6.8 are used. And this is the issue. Why though? What is picture 69? Rear shadow, it's from the title screen. Though it gets deleted, right? No, it doesn't. It gets deleted through a script call. Okay, I need that when you delete a picture it also removes it. Otherwise it stays bound to the group. We need to fix this. And it's important to me that I delete the pictures right away. Yeah, unfortunately that's part of the code. I believe it's a lot of spaghetti on programming the picture for groups. Though for now I have a decent solution. Which is... we can use easy remove pictures from 2. And this should remove the picture and remove it from the actual extended picture. So we don't keep it in memory at all. Wait, maybe this only happens in the debug though. We can hope. Though we can do it here as well. You can see here in the debug that I delete the pictures in the old way. Though instead I should do like 199 from easy remove pictures. Okay. Wait, since we're here, I need to see in which other point we are calling this thing. So we can be sure to never have it. In a lot of stuff, to be fair. Well, a lot, a decent amount. This one is in your face. Wait. We can extend it like this. Function single remove picture. When we move all the stuff here. It's better because in this way we can call it for a single picture. single remove picture of I. And here we have for I, we get the value I, and we delete it and we unlink it. Just to be sure, you know. And so we can call this one whatever else we need. Unfortunately, we have to stain some plugins there. Can we just overwrite this picture straight away? Wouldn't it be better to just override this one? Yeah, we can override this one. I think it's much easier. This would solve every issue, to be fair. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, we are winning, son! So let's undo what we did here. We don't need this thing. We can just have this thing instead. This override. We can call it... let's see if I remember how to do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna check it. You can check here, okay. Did we already override it? We did already override it! Then what's the issue? Let's see. Ah, we just unlink pic from the group. But the issue is, we also need to remove it from the extended picture. So the picture will get erased regardless. Also, this one is not even used. So we only use this. So we can even move the rest here. Where we get the information of the pic based on the picture ID. And we delete it. Easy, we don't even need all of this. We can just have erase picture. And it will automatically call the stuff we had before right here. Now it should work. With minimal changes. Maybe. Let's see. Now, again, this thing hopefully only happens in the debug, but you can see now we don't have any pictures stored before. So now, when you remove a picture, it should also unlink it from the group. So now it should work. Look at this. Damn, I like this song a lot, but I never realized you can sing it. It works, amazing, it works. There's a small issue that the pictures reload. Would be nice to preload it, especially on browser. I don't plan to have the game on browser, except for the demo. I kinda want the demo on browser. I can manage something. I don't know. I will think about it later, though. I think it's easy to solve. Especially because in the future I need a way to show in advance all the entire combination before executing one by one. So we can just run that code beforehand and we're fine, right? Okay, I think we solved this thing. About the health bar, I don't know, but I should look for a better one. Maybe commission someone, I don't know. I'm tired of commissioning, but like, that's the way. Okay. We are doing some progress today. Now, we should work on the troops. Every battle is linked to a troop now. Though it only runs 2 windows. Which I should put in the notes. You're right. Because I'm already starting to forget. The first one runs at the start. The second one runs every round. I could make one for round here. but there's only 20. Well, 20 is a lot, but I never know how many shenanigans there will be in the final battle, right? You know, Rhea. You know, Rhea. It's not a problem because we can have here a condition right away. We have a variable for the turn count, yes. If it's the turn 1, we do stuff. We could even put a condition for the turn 0, but since we are here... Also because on turn 9 or more, after a while it loops back. So I would prefer to make the calculation in the actual thing. So here, for example, we don't need a turn counter, we need something a little more. Well, since it's temporary, so we can just make a variable for this. Current turn. We make a global variable here. Can we make it... I think it doesn't change. We can make it here. So we can have current turn pure. That's a little ugly. Current turn. Which is from the variable 193. And here, for example, we get its turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Though, after a while, as I said, it loops back. So for example, after the turn 3, the pattern repeats from turn 0. Turn 1, the 0 is just preparation, yes. Which means, for example... We could make a function for this, instead of getting calculations all the time, right? I think that difference will be minimal, but since we are here, in the battle logic we can have get current battle turn, and we need the parameters of loop start, max loop end, we can say. So here, as I said here, the value current turn is stored in the variable 193. And what do I do with loop start, loop end? Well, as I said, loop end is if there are the enemy has 3 patterns. After the third one, it returns to the 1. So it means we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will start with loop end because we can make the loop start by default 1. So loop end means if the value is higher than 3, we revert back to 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, the 4 becomes 1. So we subtract the loop end. Absolute current turn, sure. Or total. Turn count is now total current turn minus... No. I think we can just work on this one. Just this one. So current turn. If the current turn is more than loop end, higher, not the same, then current turn becomes the start of the loop again. We return to the start of the loop. And that's it, right? Easy. Huh, we did it. I thought it was harder. And now we can just call the function here. We don't even need this thing, we just have the call here. Wait, we need something though. No, wait, it's better with this. So now at the start we will have current turn is get current battle turn, and we put the parameters here. For example, 3 and 1 with a note even, sure. A is loop end, B loop start. I have to keep it at the top because this will change every battle usually. If the current turn is 1, we do the thing for turn 1, and so on. Okay, that's how it goes. Should be fine. Which means now we should move all the enemy patterns inside this one. Action turn 1. We do the same for turn 2. And turn 3. And that's it, because it will loop back to turn 1. New turn, okay. Now, this thing runs every round. For now, it's still bound to the old version. Still bound to the old pattern system we made, but I believe this one will be easier to make for me. In the long run, though. I don't think it helps for the demo. Game variables. Damn. It's variables. My bad. You can't type variables without balls. Did you know? Test. New turn and action turn 1. Here it is. Wait, it's not action 2. What happened here? Why it's not action 2? Where's the action count? Where is it? Also, I'm bad at the game. It's a problem because it's my game. No, I'm kidding. So, what's the issue here? What happened? The issue is it didn't even call the new turn. Ah, because it only gets called in a battle. Is it the issue? What if I change it to call it in a moment? I think it's bound to the rules, yes. So I should just call it... Well, let's see for now. There has to be something that prevents me to call multiple times the same thing. Yeah, it's definitely not calling it now. Let's see, I thought I made it correctly. What's now? Also, where did I do it? Here, editor override. Is it? Yes. We can just stop it here. Let's see. It's at the end, right here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it gets called every round. Okay. We don't need this one. The first one gets called normally. Test. And now the first one, which is right. New turn. Action turn 1. And it happens correctly. What now? Those are the arrows. No, we don't need it. We don't need this. Now, it's not getting cold. Let's make this one and see the next round, sure. Hello? Are you working? Why is it weird? Let's make another try because I think I messed up by pressing a button. Oh yes, we need to open this one. It's okay. I'm just bad. Now it should stop. It doesn't! What the hell are you? Oh well. You should call run battle toon scene every round. Right, I have it right here. On the loop. Run battle toon scene. It's not getting cold. Why? I'm confused. It should call this thing. The toon counter increases. The battle counter should be replaced now. It has to call the same thing. Why it doesn't? Alert turn. Just to be sure, okay. Even here. Because we are never sure. Let's see at least if it updates. We can have a test battle. Maybe it's better. An actual battle instead of the tutorial. Here we have 0. It's the start. Turn 1. And we got 1. Correct. Wait, this one is not a test map, but I still want to see 2. Huh? Ah yes, the turn 1 was just to shrink the screen, that's right. Because I had 1 turn for action in the system before. Now it's improved though. We can see it actually works, but it doesn't load. Maybe we should go on the tutorial battle. So 0, turn 1, 1, indeed. I love how I say too many times it's turn 1. I seem paranoid. Is it because of the tutorial? I didn't even show turn 2. What is this? He's about to die already. I took it wrong or he dies. Did the turn counter just die? What the hell? It only worked in the other battle. Is the tutorial special? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Also, I pressed the right button by mistake. I'm sorry, but how is the turn counter doing? Stop. Ah, we can stop in the exact instant. Wow, that's too precise. We have it right here. Do we? Battle pattern counter. 5. It's counting! Then why it's not showing? There is some serious issue here. It's not saving this one. Wait. Could there be an issue on loading? I don't know. What about the variable 193? The turn counter is 1 though. So wait, that means it's counting this one but not this one, even if they're in the same loop. Huh? What do you mean? Is it resetting? What's the issue? I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Let's see if it's getting changed anywhere else, the value. Well, not the best place to look for, right? This is in the common events. Though, good luck me finding what it means. Feels like the variable is... Oh, wait, we can check here, that's right. No, it's only used here, though more than once. Is it? I feel like it's more than once. No, here only once. Maybe it's for a variable. No, it's for a variable, yes. And now here. So it's used more than once. Well, no, once is used for... Here it's used to show on screen the turn, so this doesn't matter. Now here. Last time it's used here. Okay. There's no unusual use here, because the turn counter resets at the battle start. Somewhere here, turn counter 0. And this one gets not called back. This one does not repeat. There's a serious bug happening here. I'm worried it's about the insertion. Oh yeah, could be of the insertion from the battle system. Maybe I should change how it works, because in a loop it will get called indefinitely. And that's what happened when I tried to make the plugin for skipping cutscenes, right? So that won't work, I'm worried. What I am doing here is I insert in the queue of the actions that happens in the game, that in the queue that on the action that happens in the event running, what is in the troop. I insert here through code what happens here. And at first glance it should work, but maybe by inserting it by force it creates issues. And I fear it's what's happening. So we can't have this one working. I have no ideas for this one. I suppose we should delete it after we run it. That's... Or maybe having a sub execute, or like we do with common events, right? With common events, we stop the execution of the page. Yeah, any example of a battle. For example, in this battle, we run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the 9, we stop counting at 9, and we start counting again from 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And after we finish the whole event, we resume counting from 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. So we create a sub counter, a counter inside the counter of the row. I should do something like that then. I don't know, though. I was just very happy I managed to make it work like this. Though knowing it doesn't work. Well, let's make a final test. Just to be sure. Since the culprit is this one, if we don't run it, it should count the turns correctly. And I believe it's what happens, because I see no other explanation for this mess. 0. Yeah, it says turn 2, so that was the issue. We found the issue, which is unfortunately an issue if we want to solve it. How they say, I'm aware of the issue, right? Yeah, this won't take easy time to solve. I think I might do it after stream, because I need to get deep into how the execution works, and honestly I don't want to go too deep into that because it's very complex. I think though it's right. Oh, wait, I thought we streamed for a little more. Let's see here. Yeah, because here we literally insert by force the stuff here. I shouldn't find a way to create a sub execution, and doesn't sound easy. That's what happens with common events though. If I could only run it, because here it's just a list. Huh. The main issue is if we forcefully insert something in the running of something, it will stay here. It will stay there for the whole execution. So if you lose the battle and we restart, or any future battle, it will have something inside, which is wrong. How do we manage it? Is there a simpler way? A good way could be... I have an idea, but it's a little gimmicky. Though... A little gimmicky, let's see. Like, the idea would be to activate a switch, let the event wait, but it needs to be asynchronous then. It's a big mess. The battles are totally synchronous, which I think it's a positive thing, so... Well, I don't know. The battle, unfortunately, I still need to improve it a lot. What is the better way? So we know how to load every list of events we have here. We should maybe try to run them one by one instead of storing them, but how do we run them? We could delete them after we run them. How do we do it? We can go with... Can we add a tag on those so we can remove them? We got the page has a list. Wait! We remove... the 0 from the list. I think it's an issue though, right? I will still try to run it and see this other issue. It's a little confusing to have a second issue going on, but since I'm here, let's check it. Just have the full picture before we go. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Let's stop right there, criminal scam. Okay, here. So we can... 0. Oh, wait. For the 0, no. We need to wait for the 1. Did we... Wait. Did we wait for the 1? My bad. Did it lag for a moment? This one is the 0. So we want to see the 1. Wait, do we add the 1? No, wait. I forgot. We stopped. It only shows 0 for now. Also, I hope I don't forget the idea I had, but again, we need to figure this one first. We got a 0. Now the 1. And here we are. So, I just want to check, yes, 1, the list. We have a lot of code zeros, because they are all at the end of the condition, and 1 at the end. So I need to remove the code zeros without indent, because now, for now, we only have a list without the end of the condition, which I believe it messes up a lot. I wonder if that's the issue then. So, important with indent, only with indent 0. Let's see. And indent different. No, wait, should be as the same condition. Let's see. We need to exclude only the end of the event, because it will probably end the entire execution. So we need to remove the code that ends with has 0, the code 0 and indent 0. So we need only to do it like this. So find the thing that is the end and say not. Should be the right condition. Now, let's see. It work, please. Let's see it work. Now should say 0. Now, turn 1. It says new turn, okay. Action turn 1 and we see. Now, I hope this is the main issue, but I believe we got other issues after this one. But let's see. Huh? Nothing again? Never mind then, never mind. We didn't solve anything. That was not the issue. Well, not totally. So I believe the best way is just to... Yes, I wanted to check how the common events worked. Let's see. Here, that's how it works. And I see it works like this. We get all the information in the common event. Oh, wait! I recognize the pattern. We can emulate it calls a inner common event. That's devilishly genius. What it does here is, when we say in the engine call common event, like this one, it goes, first we get all the things. So we get here all the lines of the common event. And if they find something, what does it do here? Okay, we get information of the current event. And after this, we set up a child of the execution of this. Wait, this is an issue, right? Because it refers to the game interpreter. I believe we can refer to the game interpreter here though, right? Game app interpreter, right? Let's see if it works. We can just try isn't current map and let's see if it... Or this event, even better. Let's see if it says something. Not even on the battle. Game interpreter, event ID 24, and it should say 24 here. Yes. So we know how to refer to the game interpreter. So now we can just get everything here and replace it. Okay, we don't need this thing anymore. We don't need to filter even, because it needs to end the subchild. So now we have this stuff. We only need this to be fair. Game up interpreter dot setup child of the list, and the list being page dot list, and the event ID is the same we checked before. Game up interpreter event ID. And it should do the same, except instead of forcefully inserting them, it will call a sub-common event that changes every time. So it doesn't even save any cache. Please work. It's so genius, please work. Let's put a marker here, nice. I wonder if I don't think it crashes if it doesn't find anything, but I should be wary of that. Though we'd see it in battle. Let's see. First one. We got a list. And the current event ID. Let's see. Okay, seems to work. Seems to... Did I lose? Did I just lose the battle? I feel like it's just like if I lost the battle. Oh yes, because... Yes, because... I see. I set up the end... it's a little more complex than this. Because here we have the event in the battle. Then we set up a sub... sorry for screaming. We set up a sub runner. And it runs all the battle. Then we need to set up a sub runner for the sub runner. Here we did set up a sub runner for the main runner. It's getting complicated, but that's how I managed to find it work. So we may want to set up a runner for the sub runner. So game interpreter dot child interpreter. We set up a child for that. Though I wonder if we should get the event ID for that as well. I don't know. We should try both options. Token unexpected. Well, you know what's unexpected? The Spanish Inquisition. Okay, try again. Now it should work fine. And just to be sure, let's see. Game interpreter dot child interpreter. Event ID is the same. That's good, so we won't have any issue. Okay. Action turn 1, so it also works the other thing. Now let's see if we have any issue after this thing. Turn 2! It's working! It's working! Wait, the gate. Oh, wait, not like we... To be fair, you can't lose this one. Unless you wait 999 seconds, I don't remember. Turn 3, it's working! And it doesn't even repeat! Guys, we made it! This is a huge step for the humanity. Huge step for humanity. A small step for Invalidate. A big step for humanity. We don't need the counter. Well, we will keep the counter here. Just for order. So now we can put any single pattern of the enemy right here, in the troops. The start. And everything else. And it will run synchronously, so this is... I don't throw the word around, but it's pretty peak. So we can have the battle ordered however we like. So let's see. Tutorial 1. And here we will have the enemies. Sorry, those enemies are dead, but slime. I'm copying this one. Okay. I don't think we ever even managed to have the stats loaded for the characters. But one step at a time. Let's see. Now, if I make this one to be the actual battle tutorial 1. Oh yeah, because we have more than one tutorial. Why there's 2 slimes though? No. Okay, so we should have copied this one as well, to be fair. Tutorial 1. Start setup and all the rest of the battle. Action tour 1, 3. And it's lovely, we can set up every battle goes here. Instead of, we could have made common events, but this is much better. Also, this way we can make, with this code we can make a way to call a common event synchronously. Otherwise it's another way. Otherwise there is no way to call a common event synchronously with a variable. Well, kinda? I don't know. Anyway. Last thing for today, we are putting the enemy pattern in there. So we won't need any of this stuff here. Any of this stuff. Wait, no, maybe we do. Yeah, we do. But not as complex as this one. Oh, it's actually a big change. Let's see. So we may want... a way to store the information of the action so we can pass it back. I believe it's simple, right? So we can have... let's see. How should we make this one? We want to set up the action. No, wait. Why can't we just run the action here? It's much better. Wait, no, it's much better. Never mind. This is stupid. We can just say basic attack. Like, let's see. I should put... Wait, we should actually put a slime on our own here. So we can test it without the tutorial. Because now the tutorial runs here, right? On the battle loop. We can just put in the information of the battle, right? Then we don't need you, never mind. We can just use the other one. So for example, here it's the battle start. Where is the thing? Here, run battle turn scene. This one runs the initialization of the battle. So that means we will run the tutorial. Which is the tutorial? Are you the tutorial? I don't think it is. Is the tutorial on the first attack? I swear I don't remember. Should be this one. This is rage mode. Garden progression. Where is the base tutorial? I swear I'm lost. Well, we can put a tutorial in the single tutorial button instead of keeping it here because it's very annoying. Here we define the enemy pattern here. We can just now do it in the other way. We can move it here instead of setting up everything. And it's a huge thing. Even also because you can set up every variable there. which is pretty good. Better fix those things earlier than later. I think I'm still pretty late for that. But to be fair, there's still a lot to do, especially for battles, so I think it's still fine. Still, I want to try at least to move an enemy pattern in there. So what we are doing is first, we put all of those in a skip, so they won't ever run, and we make it run through this one. Which should be the same, right? Because here we just copy this thing and it runs identically. I would like to try on a non-tutorial enemy, but for now we go with this. So the first one is action turn 1, it's the combo loop. And there should be a tutorial before. Then for the second one, it's a gate. And the third one, we can throw in a combo. No, a rage mode. Which could be simplified for now. I feel like I want to add more parameters. For example, I want to fuse the idea of rage mode and buttons you see in advance. And later maybe choose if the buttons you see in advance, you can see them or you need to remember them. A lot of stuff I want to add. We can do that on stream though. And now we should loop those things. Let's see. Again, it should not use the actions before. Now it only does the actions defined in the battle menu. Oh, my bad. I'm winning, son. Turn 2, 3, 4. What do you mean 4? He's dead. He's definitely dead. Okay, maybe we messed up something. It counts the turns, though it doesn't run the battle scene anymore. What do you mean? It doesn't say this. Well, at least it doesn't look like there are major issues now. Well, kinda, but that's another thing. Okay, run only one. Okay. Now we should stop there. Nice. Oh. Now it stops here. Turn 2 now. Call. Okay, actor pages. Now I want a page 2, right? Huh? If the length 2 is more than 2 plus 1. What did it do here? The length is 2 because there are 2 pages. I'm confused on what I wrote. Wait. What the hell did I write here? So we go to pages if the length is more than the turn plus 1. But the turns increase. What the hell is this? How did they write this thing with a straight face? Let's see. Now, to be fair, we always run this thing, right? We can do if the troop's length is more than 1, we run everything. Because there will always be 2. To be fair, we might also want it to crash, right? Alert. What the hell? I did not put up. Check because I trusted you, Waldorf of the future. Fix this thing right now. Put 2 pages for the troop event. Please. Loop. So I will blush in the future. I don't think it works like this, but anyway. We don't need the condition anymore. If the length is more or equal than 1. No, if it's more or equal... If it's 2. Here. So now it will run regardless. Okay, let's see. We don't need to open the code because I believe that was the issue. Now, turn 2 and Newton! Yes, yes! And it's doing the gate with the tutorial. Again, I should put... Huh. And now I should do the rage mode. I don't... Why it's not working? And it's not rage mode! The hell? The hell? Okay, that was unfair. Turn 4, but it's action 1 again. This one works. What was wrong with that? What happened? Define direction arrows for rage mode. And activate rage mode. What's wrong with the rage mode arrows here? Well, at least everything works, but I don't get the issue here. Maybe it should appear later in the game, but I never put something for that. Huh. I don't know. Define arrows for rage mode. It stores the arrows? No, it stores the 2 arrows. It never displays it. Is it an issue now that we changed the code? To be fair though, we can work on this one next time. I don't think it's that vital, and to be fair, it's definitely not an issue of the sub execution that is stored during the battle event. Though, to be fair, just with my mind at peace, we can try to fix it right now. Yes, never mind. So, first thing, it did not display any picture. To make it quick, we could even have... I should really work on a test battle sooner or later. Next time or even before the stream, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, even maybe a quick input sequence, I don't know. So 140 was it? Here. No, I changed it. Okay. Why is it fast now? What did I press? What did I press? Okay. Oh yeah, sometimes there's a bug of RPG Maker when the confirm button gets stuck for whatever reason. Okay, random battle scene, it's here. And now it runs and rage mode here. Let's see. Okay, here we have the 2 buttons for the rage mode. 0 and 0. Huh? Huh? Oh wait, I get why it doesn't work. It's still based on the old system. It's based on the old system, yes. It's based on the action info. We need to change that. Oh, we can just have parameters here, right? We can just put the parameters here. Easy. The action info is just used for the type. It's random or it's specified. So we can put it here. We can have type random. Val1, val2 is 2. So we can even put them here. Rage mode options. Ah, perfect. Look at this. We can just define them here. Val 1, Val 2. And we don't even need to override them here. If else, already defined mag face. Okay, so we don't need action info, which here we can just refer to the type. If we type anything else, it will go on the else, so not an issue. And we can keep the code in random. Okay, that's it. And we can... how was it before? I forgot. Well, we can make, for example, set, and we can have 1 and 3. I believe 1 and 3 are down and right. Let's see. I should have put more readable, but to be fair, it's a minor thing, right? Usually it will be random for most battles, maybe. We also need to fix other things, but for now... Okay, it's left enough, never mind. Though, it's consistent and it's working marvelously. Yes. Turn 4, now it loops back to action 1. Perfect. Also wait. Huh? Wait, it's not supposed to go back to action 1, right? Wait, I get it. I get the issue. One last issue for today. When the turn is about 3, it will always default to the action 1. Always. Turn 4, action 1. Turn 5, action 1. Turn 6, action 1. Where is it? Here. Should be different. We should have a formula here. For example, if current turn is... No. If the turn is 3, it's fine. If it's 4, we need to remove the end of the loop. So for example, we remove 3 and we get 1. So if it's 5, we remove 3 and we get 2. When it's 6, we remove 3 and we get 3. But when it's 7, we remove 3 and we get 4, which is wrong. We should remove 3 multiple times. Or, as it's called, a rest from the division. So we can have current turn, rest from the division of loop end. Yes, because if loop end is 3, turn 4 for rest divided by 3 makes 1 as an extra. If it's 5 divided by 3, it's 1 with a rest of 2. So it's right. Though, if the loop starts on a different value, we should add it, right? For example, if we want to loop 2 and 3 without a 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So if we got 1, 2, 3, the 4 is 2 again. So we should have 4 divided by 3 rest 1, and we sum 1. Minus 1. Because if it's by default, we don't want to add one number. And this should be the formula. It's fun reasoning up formulas, you know. I liked doing math at school, even if most of the stuff is kinda useless, but I think the important part is to think on your own and understand what you should apply. I realize now, yes, what they teach you at school, especially math, because, again, I was complimenting it, you won't ever use it, right? You will never use derivatives or integrals and stuff. But you will definitely need the brain power for calculating integrals to do other more basic calculations. Not the same reasoning, more like learning how to reason behind. They just throw you new rules you need to understand and practice with them. Okay, now I should loop on the first one. And this happened before. The key moment is now. We should loop on the gate. Yes! Yes! It loops correctly! And... oh, come on! We were so close! What happened? Was this one before hitting the enemy? So I should make a zoom. Why before, but not now? What happened here? It's line 335. Picture update. Wait, it says 335. Cannot read the properties of undefined. There is a picture that is not stored here. If picture, for now we can do a simple if picture we update it. Though there is an issue, so we should have else error pick ID not found in extended pictures. Though I should just make this one an extension of the actual class, because this is ridiculous having an extra class to just add extra stuff to the original class. It's a mess. Oh well, for now it should not happen anymore, but it's still an issue on why it happens. So when it happens we should know what's the issue. Needs to be fixed. Maybe by joining the extended picture on the main class would help, but there's a lot of work. Damn. Oh well. At least we probably know it will loop. Now out of stream I will move all the tutorials in the current battles here, so we'll have more peace of mind and there's less chaos in the battles whatsoever. Yeah. Okay, I will stop here. We made 2 hours of stream. Exactly, wow. Usually I make this amount, slightly less even. So I think it fits. For now, we will stop. I feel like we can skip on the raid today, unfortunately. But we're gonna continue RPG Maker Thursday. This time on the Twitch plays. Thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll see ya whenever happens.